Anne here from Anne Makes. Thank you for stopping by and welcome to my studio for those of you who are new. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Anne Makes. You can do so by clicking on the bottom of the screen on the Anne Makes, clicking on the subscribe button below, and somewhere there's a bell, and if you click that, apparently you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Today I am bringing you a haul video, very different from my other haul videos. I usually post about all the arts and craft supplies that I love to find, whether it be in a Dollarama or a Dollar Tree or Michael's or other Omer de Serre and other arts and craft supply places, and even some out-of-the-box places. And this time I've really got one that's very different from all the others that I have. As you may know, I work in the arts and crafts industry as an influencer and a designer, and I can never have enough arts and crafts supplies. It's just, I'm addicted to them. I love them all. And well, last week, I was in Paris, of all places to be inspired for art. It was fabulous. I was in Paris, France, and while I was there, I thought one of the best ways for me to visit Paris, besides going to the main tourist attractions, which I did see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, the Orsay Museum, I did go to Montmartre, I did see Moulin Rouge, I did see all those fabulous tourist spots. But I also ventured out on my own, and I was in search of art supply stores and manufacturers, because some of my favorite brands and art materials come from France. So let's take a look at what I bought. So one day I found a store called Le Géant des Beaux-Arts, Le Géant des Beaux-Arts. And this is a chain of arts and craft supply stores that they have throughout France. And this is the shopping bag. It's bilingual. They are not afraid of the English language there. It says, I love art, and La Référence on the other side. And this is just one of the shopping bags they have. And this is one of their flyers. It's a little booklet, and they were having a wonderful back to school sale. And I found how to get there. It was very easy to get to. I hopped on a bus near my hotel. It was like 10 minutes away. The bus dropped me off right in front of the door. I couldn't be any happier that it was so easy to find. And I went in there and I bought things that, despite the they do pay a lot of taxes in France, just like we do here in Canada, despite paying the 20% tax, despite having about a 50% increase in the exchange rate between the euros and the Canadian dollar, I still saved a bundle of money. The art supplies I found there were ridiculously much less expensive than they are here in North America. Plus, I focused on finding the best deals I could. I had a calculator on them. I had my phone, my iPhone, and I had the currency calculator, and I could check quickly. And I knew I know the price points of all the products, so I knew what I was doing. And I'm so happy with what I found. So what did I find? Well, one of the things if you watch my videos, you know, is that I've been wanting a ceramic palette. Now, I did find one, and here it is. I found a beautiful ceramic palette that is great for inks, and that is great for paint, especially watercolors, and I just love it. It's exactly what I wanted. I was having great challenge finding it here in my area of Ottawa in Canada. And what I found were really, really, really expensive, and I did not want to pay those prices. And I just held out thinking, I hope I find something affordable, more affordable when I go to France, and I did. So I picked this beauty up in France, and I think I paid about $7 for this. I can't remember exactly. So I was pretty happy. It's a beautiful plate. It has a lot of compartments. It is substantial, and this is the type of plate that will sit on my table while I do some painting. Now, speaking of painting, one of my favorite brands of watercolors is Sennelier. And Sennelier is the maker of pigments in France. They made pigments for all the great artists in the 1800s, including Picasso and Renoir and all the fabulous painters. And so they make fabulous, fabulous watercolor paints. I have several of their paints that I've collected over the years, very slowly, because I got them on a very good price on sale through art supply stores like Omer de Serre and Michael's, and I've purchased online through Amazon. But nothing beats the price I got this. This is La Petite Aquarelle Fine Student Paints. They have another line of watercolor paints that are artist quality, that is just a step up from this. However, I purchased I guess that we would call this the student grade, but it's a really good quality student grade watercolor paint. And I am blown away by the savings I made on this. I was able to get this palette of 24 watercolor paints. It's a portable palette too. It has a strap on the bottom here, opens like this, so you can hold it in the field and paint. And it's a nice plastic case. And inside it is all plastic, and it does have a cheapy little brush. I mean, the brush is not the best quality, I'm sure. But I got this for around, I think it came out to about just almost $40 Canadian. And the best price I've been able to see, this exact same palette here is $75. So I am really, really pleased that I purchased this, that I found this. And thinking back now, the higher end paints, the artist grade paints, were also a fraction of the price that I would have to pay here in Canada. So if I do have the opportunity to go back to Paris, or if my husband has the opportunity to go back, he's definitely going to be making a stop at an art supply store and getting me some more of these paints. I also got my very favorite watercolor pencils. They are by Faber Castell. They are the German brand. And again, being in Europe, this is a fraction of the price that we pay here in North America. And these were on sale in the back to school sale. They were ridiculously affordable compared to what I find them here. I can't remember exactly what I paid for them, but I know, I think this whole case was about 23 euros for 24 coloring. These are the high end, what we consider here in Canada, in North America, high end, the highest quality of watercolor pencils that there can be. And what is so funny is that as much as we find the high-end product here, that they are extremely expensive, they are considered the same in France. They are considered the best of the best there is. But that is what the school kids use in art class. Yes. It just blows my mind. And I say this with truthfulness, because I witnessed students with their parents in the stores with their lists of products they needed, and I saw this at every art store I went to, of the products they need for their classes. This is for high school and elementary school, and they were buying this stuff. This is what they were buying for school. Yeah. Yeah, so I know I got good stuff. You can't get better than this, and I got it there at a ridiculous price compared to what I have to pay here, and I'm just so happy. I also picked up this set of Derwent Academy Skin Tones watercolor pencils. I just thought this was a really lovely kit. It was so inexpensive. This came out to something like $10, I think, for this whole kit. And this is something that I pay a lot more for here. And this is Derwent Academy. So Derwent is a UK brand, and these are excellent watercoloring pencils as well. I just like this kit because it was just for skin tones, and these are just a whole bunch of wonderful, beautiful, bright colors. So I just like to have a variety of kits to take along with me. I picked up this wonderful pad of Fulton watercolor paper. Again, this is something that is very high-end here. I have seen this brand at Omer Dessert, and it is actually, compared to other brands that are at Omer Dessert, this one I find is more affordable. But being in France, and since Clairefontaine is from France, I paid a lot less for this beautiful cold press watercolor paper. So I picked that up. They also had some of their Windsor Newton Pro marker pens on sale. They were half price. So these were like 1.4 euros. So that's just almost $3 Canadian per marker. So for those of you who know about these markers and have to buy them here in Canada, you know that we pay a lot more for these. So I was very happy to find that. Another neat find is this quill holder, so for calligraphy, and I don't have any that are wood. I have quill holders for calligraphy that are resin and plastic, but I just thought it would be really nice to have this wooden one, and this was like 0.6 euros, so that's like $1 basically for this nice wooden quill. So I got myself one of those. I picked up some Neo Color 2 watercolors from Caran d'Ache. I have a lot of these watercolor crayons from Caran d'Ache. I love working with these, but I got just the metallic ones to add to my collection, and these were also probably half the price of what I have to pay for them here. So I got these beautiful metallic colors, and that's what I was really excited about going to art stores in France, is because they're in Europe, they have the ability to sell a lot of their products individually. They don't all, they have all the sets. They have great, beautiful sets like we do here too. But what's fun is that I was able to find a lot of by unit, just like one color, especially for the colors that I use more often, so I could replace the ones I've used up in my set and not have to buy a brand new set altogether. So that was really fun for me. I also picked up this cute little watercolor journal by Clairefontaine, the gold line. I just like the layout of this, and it was really not expensive. I think it was like $5 altogether for this really nice watercolor paper, and I just like the format, so I picked up that for myself. And that is that for Le Géant des Beaux-Arts. I do have some other stuff to show you from some other stores, and I'm very excited to share those with you as well. And this video has already taken quite a bit of time, and I have included pictures and more pictures. So the other stuff I purchased from the Paris art stores art supply stores are going to be in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more of my shopping in Paris. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, I would so appreciate a thumbs up. Please like, please comment. Sharing is caring. And stay crafty. And I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.